your second season with FC Goa. You spent 10 seasons with BFC. The entire professional career was with there. Uh, Now into your second season, as you look back on your career, do you believe that you made the right move, and are you happy with how everything has gone so far?
Uh, After all, good morning. After all, first of all, yeah, it's my choice, and as a player, you have to come step by step. So, first of all, first season was not that good, but second season I'm more confident, and now I'm more happy. Yeah.
Udanta, you scored so far 3 goals for the FC Goa this season. How did your form this season?
Like I said, I'm more confident. I'm working hard on the training also, and in the game, I'm more playing as a team, not individual. So I'm playing as a team and play help as much I can. So that's great positive for me and for my teammate also.
And your thoughts about tomorrow's game against Odisha?
Nothing much, but we have to win to be on the track of the second position and for the ISL still also, but it's not the end. So we have to keep going and working hard.
No, you won almost everything in Indian football. You won the Super Cup, the Federation Cup, the ID, the ISL. What goals do you set for yourself, maybe in the short term or in the long term now?
It's as simple as that. You want to win and in another club. So it's my target. It's my goal to win in another championship with another team.
And have you thought about the national team as well? Because you lost out on your place so far. And is that your target as well?
Yeah, target was simple. I want to be play, but not everyone can't play. So it's 11 players. So you have to fight for your place and working hard on the pitch and the gym also. So that's what I'm doing right now.
What's the mood now with the recent defeat? How is the mood in the?
Everyone is not that hard, but yeah, loss is a part of the game in the season. So we're working hard on that, and we'll be going positive mind and going for the win in next game.
Udanta, just wanted to know about your experience of working under Coach Manolo as well. So especially this season, fans of Indian football, etc., have seen you play in a forward role over the years. But this season, he has also switched you slightly to the wing back position and everything. And your performances in those positions were also quite good. So with this change in position and everything, how do you see yourself? How do you feel about this change of position, working under Coach Manolo, etc.?
To be honest, it's not that hard. As a coach, wherever he put, so I have to be perform. It's my job to perform for the team and for myself. So it's not that hard. So as a player, you have to be dynamic. So any player, any position, you have to be play. So in that place, so I'm always ready.
And yeah, like it was just mentioned, we had an unbeaten run which just ended, and obviously there will be a reaction from the team. So as one of the senior players in the team, how do you think you add to the cause of this team?
Yeah, the loss was but bit unfortunate for us. So we are in a good moment. So we'll be head back in the next game. We'll be try to win the next game at home.
Okay.
Everything put together, do you think the last match was actually worst and it came at the worst time?
Never is a good moment to lose one game, no? Yeah, maybe it was the worst performance, maybe with the Mohammedan game.
The first half.
Yeah, the second game in ISL this season. Maybe are the two worst games. But in 24 games, you will play very good games, normal games, bad games, and very bad. And the other day is we play very bad, or we need to give the credit also to Jamshedpur that they play the game as a final. They were from the first minute they were better than us, and that's all. Is maybe it's one of the days where speak about the game is easier, no? Because I say we didn't appear in Jamshedpur, no, and it was a strange performance of our team. In fact, I spoke with some players and we didn't expect this kind of games. We arrived with a lot of confidence after a lot of games unbeaten, but when we wanted to realize what was happening, I think that they played better. That's all. Now we need to forget the game because immediately we have another game, and obviously to perform better. That I am completely sure that we will do it, and that's all. Finally, it's impossible in football to win every game, and again, no, as I told you before, no, you cannot be never here when you win and completely down when you lose.
What did you tell the team after the defeat?
Nothing, because was after the game we didn't speak one single word because it was not the best moment. Everyone was aware about our game. We spoke a little bit yesterday, but again, no, we spoke yesterday about this. If we have more days, we can analyze more with video, with another things. But we travel next after the game, the next day. We arrived here late, and yesterday we had one session. Today we have another session, but only with 2 sessions you have to be more focused in Odisha. Obviously, you need to speak about what happened, but now we need to be focused in Odisha. Maybe after Odisha we have almost 1 week, then we can speak about both games.
Coach, Odisha had conceded 30 goals in the ISL this season, and a lot of the question mark about your defense. So, do you think that is an advantage for FC or not?
I think that this season in ISL there are a lot of goals, And only Mohun Bagan, they are a consistent team. There are a lot of games where even the goalkeeper doesn't save one single ball, and the game, the save that he is doing are very good, but not too many saves. They have a very strong team. Obviously, they are the favorites to win the Shield, and that's all. It's not only Odisha. I think that if you check all the teams are very similar: 27, 28, 29, 24, 25. Only Mohun Bagan, I don't know how many, 13, 14 or something like this. It's less than 1 goal per game. More or less about that we spoke, no, in the beginning of the season. The team who concedes less goals usually is the champion, or usually is in the top 2.
Coach, why do you think there are more goals being scored this year and Mohun Bagan are not conceding enough? Is it because they are playing with 2 opponent centre backs?
No, I don't think so, because my experience in India, I always play with one, always. From my first season here, I'm playing with 1 foreigner and 1 Indian centre back. I don't remember one game. For sure will be, but I don't remember one game where I played with. For one day I think that we played with Kal and Uday here last season, and maybe in Hyderabad we played one day with Joao and Juan and Uday, but this is not, and we were the team who conceded less goals. Then we didn't win the Golden Glove, but we because it's about clean sheets, but we were the team who conceded less goals in the season. I don't think that this is I think that in the case of Mohun Bagan, they are a compact team, solid team, difficult to beat, They have practically 2 players in each position, and that's all. Then about why there are more goals, I prefer no, I prefer don't say nothing. I don't know, especially why there are a lot of goals in the last 5 minutes plus injury time. No? And the teams are not enough consistent this season if you compare with former seasons. Maybe for the crowd is good, as exciting, but most of the coaches, I think that we don't like this aspect.
Coach, do you think that FC Goa lack in the consistency, because on one day they play better, on the one day they play poorly. So you feel that lack of the consistency in the team?
I think that our season is like we started with a bad results. My opinion that if we play some good games that we deserve to better scores, but we didn't get it or get them. And okay, suddenly it's true that we recover some players, important players, and the team was, finally the scores give confidence. And the team was, and maybe one of the things that happened the other day in Jamshedpur is that we entered in the pitch thinking that okay, we were very confident that we would win the game, and this is a mistake obviously in ISL.
Coach, can you provide an update on Razik? How soon can he come back?
Tomorrow. Yeah, he's training, and he trains today, and tomorrow let's see if he's available, will be in the list. If he's not available, but he's in Goa.
Any suspension for tomorrow's game, or all are available?
No, we have no. I think that we have only 3 players now with 3 yellow cards: Tabora, Sangwan, and Jay Gupta, and no suspensions.
Any more questions? Coach, a few important fixtures coming up. The fixtures are also packed tighter. So in between all this, how do you find a balance between player selection, keeping players fit, avoiding suspensions, and making all players available for all of these matches? Like, is there any form of advice, etc., that you give to players, to play safer, be fitter, etc.?
Maybe for the new players, but the players with experience in ISL, they know that how is the league. When we play in the COVID time in the bubble, was worse because we play every 3-4 days practically. Always we didn't have 8 or 9 days, and sometimes now we have these 8 or 9 games in the middle. No? But okay, we can do nothing. This is the fixture. I think that this is one big problem in the world, the quantity of games that they have in another countries, and a lot of injuries are that you can avoid, but a lot of games, consecutive games in short time, in short period, and that's all. The only thing, this is the last question, because I will say one thing, is that for me it's incredible how we cannot, we don't know still if will be Super Cup, if won't be Super Cup, where will be the Super Cup. This is one thing that or India improve in this aspect, or bye-bye, because we need to know. We need to know the schedule, we need to know the calendar, the fixture, when you have to train, when you don't have to train, when you can push more for the player. Is very important in terms physically. I'm speaking physically now for the health of the players. I think that every coach is thinking the same. I spoke with 2 coaches yesterday, and we are thinking the same. We cannot be now in February already, and we don't know if we'll be Super Cup. If now the winner of ISL will play in Asian competition, or will be the winner of the Super Cup, in that we need to we need to improve in this aspect, yes or yes. No, there is no another solution.
No more questions. All right, we'll wrap this up. Thank you, coach.
Thank you.
Thanks